Good evening, and please, graduates, be seated. What a remarkable evening. Good evening. My name is Paul Pastorek, and I serve as the president of the University of Arizona Global Campus. It's my pleasure to welcome our doctoral candidates. Our distinguished faculty, and our academic leadership to celebrate the achievements of those graduating this weekend from the doctoral programs at the University of Arizona Global Campus. Today is extra special for two reasons. First, we celebrate our first UAGC doctoral graduation at the University of Arizona in Arizona. We are proud of our affiliation with our namesake. And second, we're back again, live and in person after 2 years of virtual hooding ceremonies. I extend a personal welcome to the doctoral candidates who were hooded virtually in 2020 and 2021, who join us today to participate in the hooding ceremony in person. We are also delighted that so many loved ones have also joined today to help celebrate these remarkable achievements. In particular, we want to recognize those individuals who are currently serving or served in the military. There have been many sacrifices that you and your families have made to allow you the opportunity to serve. Many of you have missed the births of your children and weddings of close friends and loved ones. Others have missed important events like birthdays, graduations, and reunions. Your stories and reasons for serving may go untold in many corners of the world, but your patriotic actions and selfless service to protect our way of life are never forgotten. To our students, faculty, guests, and crying babies who have served or may serve in the future in our armed forces, we thank you for your service. It's my honor to introduce Dr. Tony Farrell, Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences. Tony?
Thank you, President Pastorek. Commencement is a time for reflection and celebration. We want to reflect on the moments and relationships that have led each of you to this day. We need to celebrate the achievement of this milestone, the perseverance that got you here, and the possibilities that now lie ahead. As a result of that focus, we believe that the best individual we could have to speak on the challenges, the successes, and the possibilities yet to come is from these graduating classes of 2020, 2021, and 2022. This year, I am honored to have one of your fellow graduates serve as our graduate speaker. At this time, I'd like to introduce Dr. Trenton Watson. Dr. Watson is a native Memphian and a 20-year educator. He is married and the father of 4 children. He's a graduate of Tennessee State University, Cumberland University, and the University of Arizona Global Campus. Dr. Watson has worked in several capacities within education, from teacher to administrator, and currently serves as Director of Operations for the Memphis Academy of Science and Engineering Charter School in Memphis, Tennessee. His motto for education is that we as educators should eat and serve rice, respect, integrity, commitment, and excellence daily. He works tirelessly to see that all students are given an opportunity to be successful. The goal is for our students not just to hear the words we speak, but also to see us put them into action. He is an avid reader, writer, and exercise fanatic. Dr. Watson.
For a minute there, I didn't know who he was talking about. Good evening. Good evening to the university president, provost, faculty, deans, alumni, family, friends, crying babies, and especially the class of 2022. What a wonderful moment and time this is. We are not here by happenstance, but by design. And I am honored to be able to address you all today. My name, of course, is Dr. Trenton Watson, and I too am a graduate of this glorious university. It has been a long journey for me, but I am here because God had a different plan for me. So no person, place, thing, idea, or naysayer could ever stop me. My mentor, Dr. Pointer, once told me that the best speeches have a strong opening and a dynamic closing, and you make sure to keep them as close together as possible. So therefore, I will not be before you long. In 1994, when I was entering college, I was a nervous wreck. I couldn't believe how fast time had flown by. I asked my grandmother for some advice on what to do, and she said these words: "Baby, take education as far as you can. Get all the knowledge possible and never forget where you come from. And especially, don't forget what it took you to get there." Those words, of course, had an impact on me. When I started this journey, I was eager and full of expectation. Kind of had the big head thinking that no one knew more than they could possibly teach me. Boy, was I wrong. I learned the most knowledgeable people don't possess all the answers, but they ask the right questions and seek the correct information. See, we cannot allow ourselves to be boxed in, limiting our ability to grow. Some say the sky is the limit, but I believe the sky is just the beginning. We have to encourage ourselves to be our best, even when others don't see it or they expect the worst. There are many people who would not believe that I would be standing here today. Some even thought or predicted that I would be dead or in jail. I salute them because I needed their doubt to help fuel my fire. And don't get me wrong, it's not about proving anything to anyone, especially those naysayers. It's about proving to ourselves we are worth the time, the effort, and the reward. You've made it to this point because you persevered. You made it to this point because you took a chance on yourself. You made it to this point because you're worth more. You're now part of a select group. Today you are celebrated because you are an example for others to follow. And I got news for you. This is only the beginning. You have so much more to give. You have so much more to offer. Because no matter what anyone tries to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, you are special. And it is a delight and a pleasure to share this moment with you. So when you leave today, hold your head up high and be proud and confident because you have accomplished such a phenomenal goal. Now, I told you I wouldn't be before you long, so I'm going to leave you with this. This is what I tell my students. Education is the only currency, no matter where you go in the world, it never loses its value. God bless you, and thank you, class of 2022. Congratulations to us all.
Thank you. Oops. I have that height challenge. Thank you, Dr. Watson. Those words were very inspiring, and I am so glad that we had the opportunity to listen to you share those thoughts with your fellow graduates today. And thank you for representing our UAGC doctoral graduates who are gathered here to celebrate. My name is Sarah Steinberg, and I serve as the Provost of the University of Arizona Global Campus. Dr. Watson, your story reflects the mindset that each UAGC graduate has maintained to achieve their academic goals, especially in the face of significant obstacles. I have profound respect and admiration for the grit, resilience, and accomplishments that each of you have demonstrated during these challenging times and just in general. As is the case for most of you, I too completed my doctoral program, my dissertation research, and the writing of my dissertation while working full-time and attending school part-time. My program was an executive format, and I was in person for one long weekend each month for 20 months. It was a grueling experience, but it was rewarding all at the same time. And I have never looked back, as I hope none of you will do either, for a single moment to question the value of making this educational decision mid-career. I too balanced work, family life, and school. And frankly, I too failed at doing the perfect balance. It doesn't happen. But I kept focused on my goal, as I know all of you have. My family and friends provided much support. My workplace provided much understanding, most of the time. It was tough, but I made it, and so did you. As doctoral graduates, you have eagerly taken all the opportunities offered to you to pursue your education to this point. In doing so, you have worked these long hours, you've sought meaning in the ambiguity of your research, and you determined how to apply what you have learned to make the world a better place. I encourage you to embrace a future in which you are a lifelong learner. And as Dr. Watson said, this is a currency you will never lose. It belongs to you forever. Its value not only will not lose value, its value will exponentially grow as we apply the capacity for learning to pursue passions and solve problems. UAGC graduates do amazing things, from leading organizations to creating a more just, vibrant, and diverse world through a range of vocations. Our graduates are needed in today's world. The compassion and drive to learn that you possess, the skills and the knowledge that will serve your success and the communities and organizations that you work for. So today, this evening, all weekend, we celebrate your accomplishments. Today, we pause appropriately to honor the incredible work, resilience, and dedication required to earn a doctoral degree. Congratulations. It is now my pleasure to introduce Dr. Iris Lafferty, Senior Vice Provost. Dr. Lafferty, will you do the honor of commencing the doctoral hooding?
Thank you, Provost Steinberg. Wow, incredibly motivating. I think we're all ready for a second dip at a doctorate. Hello, graduates. Today's hooding ceremony is meant to be a significant and memorable celebration of you. We recognize our UAGC graduates as having completed their advanced degree requirements. The hood was historically worn by medieval monks who were esteemed and regarded as leaders in early universities. In modern days, the hood signifies the graduates' scholarly achievements. The hood, with the whole of our academic regalia, represents each graduate's knowledge, commitment to lifelong learning, and incredible resilience. Each University of Arizona Global Campus doctoral graduate receives this hood in recognition of the immense academic accomplishment and your contribution to society hereafter. Please join me, everyone, in recognizing our doctoral graduates. I now invite our doctoral lead faculty and Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences to begin hooding our grads.
Michael Robinson, an examination of emotional management, embedded teacher professional development. Jennifer Jensen, the level of preparedness that white veteran teachers feel in managing the increasing diversity within their classrooms. Mary Gaucher. Nicholas de la Cruz, evaluating the impact music may have on high school student athletes. Anahita Barbod, Early Childhood Educators and Child Care Providers Perspectives on Diversity Integration, a Qualitative Case Study. Nancy Martin, Understanding Perseverance and Degree Achievement Through the Essence of the Lived Experiences of First-Generation Hispanic College Students. Trenton Watson, School Administration and its Influence on the Morale and Motivation on Charter School Teachers in K-12 Charter Schools in the South. Arletha Mark, a qualitative exploratory case study of becoming full functioning adults after childhood verbal aggression. Glenita Bell, relationship between teachers' childhood bullying experiences and attitudes towards student bullying. Sheena Munch, Colorado foster parents' perspectives on support and resources behind the foster care system. Abelardo Laureles, the correlation between job satisfaction and servant leadership perception among pastors within the SDA church leadership. Michelle Gill, exploratory case study of child welfare worker perceptions of father involvement in permanency planning for children. Monica Hunter, Leadership Development and Succession Planning for Frontline Managers, a participatory research study. Amanda Yenny, a quantitative quasi-experimental study on the effects of a professional learning community on student performance outcomes. Yvonne Duhay-Longsod, Yim. Phenomenological study on rural health employees' experiences with employee engagement and job embeddedness in Hawaii. Tracy Manuel, the intent of millennials to quit working for small IT companies in Charleston, South Carolina, a qualitative phenomenological study. Brenda Gregory, foster youth emancipation, readiness of aged out foster youth to disengage from state support. Cody Place, sociolinguistic impacts of reactants in law enforcement investigative interviews. Doris Clayton Davis, accessibility to social services for adults with disabilities in rural communities. Crystal Kelly, Camp Lejeune Water Contamination Member Caregivers, Exploration of Lived Experiences. Yacinda Conrad, the impact of the NCAA's Academic Performance Program on student-athlete performance and graduation rates. Leslie Barringer Wise, effectiveness of crisis intervention training in reducing use of force in jails. Keith Crenshaw, competitive response as a factor and measure of mental toughness in competitive adults. Keefla Hare, Workplace Climate and Millennial Burnout, a Systematic Literature Review. Gabrielle Tyner, an examination of selflessness acts of informal caregivers. Christy Anderson, perceived user experience associated with M-learning, an exploratory case study. Linda Watson, a study of gang desticens. Stephen Akpuni, Baltimore City, seeking to understand strategies to reduce or prevent youth violence, a PowerPoint presentation. Shira Jones, Self-Care for Mental Health Professionals, a Systematic Literature Review. Lauren Lopez, Factors Affecting Enrollment in the Military Youth Sports Program at Naval Station Rota, Spain. Johnny Key, Juvenile Waiver Process, a qualitative Delphi study on experts' consideration before utilization. Sharada Coleman, Strategies to Combat Elder Abuse, a qualitative systematic literature review. Pamela Florence, self-care impact on burnout among mental health workers. Candace Foster, employee experiences toward workplace health and wellness programs, a phenomenological study. Parashay Haley, a psychoeducation intervention for untreated mental illness, dispelling the stigma.
Congratulations, graduates. My name is Maja Zelihic. I'm the interim dean with the Forbes School of Business and Technology here at the University of Arizona Global Campus. I offer you my most sincere congratulations. You have reached an unforgettable milestone on your life's journey, one reached by very few people in the world, and you each deserve to celebrate. It is my honor to work every day with the amazing faculty and staff at UAGC in support of your academic success. Each year, our teams work to ensure that this weekend, this day, is about you and your journey. What an amazing university community represented here today. Before you celebrate, please join me in thanking those who have supported your goals along the journey. The saying, "It takes a village to raise a child," represents the efforts and interactions of an entire community who support and care for children, so those children grow and develop in a safe and healthy environment. This saying also applies to the friends, family members, mentors, or instructors that supported you in earning your doctoral degree. Let's take a moment to appreciate the support they provided, helping you to be here today, a graduate of UAGC. Let's give them a hand. Thank you so very much for choosing UAGC. We are proud to call you our alumni. Now go out and show the world what great things you are made of. I will now ask the faculty to lead the graduates in exiting the room. Guests, please remain seated until the faculty and graduates exit. Thank you.